Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice? Why are you doing this to me, sir? Please, do not fool me again, lest I cry.
The other day, one of you guys sent me a video by Rich Lev where he reviewed a channel called Momo the Cat. Meow. And so I took a quick look at the channel and was completely flabbergasted because it's basically an AI music cartoon show that pretends to be kid-friendly, but secretly has some extremely questionable themes if you pay close attention to the lyrics. My brother has a monster arm.
My brother has a monster arm that gets bigger every night.
Okay, I wonder why it gets. Actually, you know, maybe he's a he's just right-handed. He's literally right-handed. The only reason why he has one arm that is 10 times bigger than the other is because he's a gym bro. He only works out that arm at the gym for some strange reason. But you know what? This is probably his non-Guna arm because beforehand he was probably a D1 Guna with his other arm. But then that arm got so big that he had to, you know, balance it out with the other arm. And so he went to the gym specifically only to train the off arm. But then somehow the off arm became bigger than the main Guna arm. And so that's why this is his left arm. I think this is his left arm. So somehow his left arm is bigger than his right arm, the Guna arm.
Must be training really hard for an arm wrestle.
Yeah, he's beating his meat. He's literally beating the meat. It's meat. It's just raw meat, a cow leg, tenderizing the meat.
I brought him into school, hoping my bully would take the bait later. I can't believe it didn't work, 'cause his friends call him a masturbator.
Okay, his friends call him a masturbator. Like not like, you know, the actual he's a grand master at baiting people into fights. Somehow he has an arm this big, but he still can't win a single fight.
I think he must have felt bad. I never meant to make him cry. But when I peeked into the room, there were tissues stacked sky high.
Jesus. Okay, I had to recently clear my bucket of tissues, but yeah, usually my bucket of tissues is probably not even bigger than that. I think in a previous video, you guys have seen my bucket of tissues. Like, so maybe I took a photo of it. Look, on my Snapchat, I posted it on my Snapchat story accidentally. You can sort of see, like, you see that bucket? This is upside down, but you can see that bucket of tissues, but somehow it's still not as big as this guy, this Guna. What is this? This Momo the Cat?
I wanted to cheer him up. I know he's been training to avoid defeat. So before his next arm wrestling match, I made him a shirt that said, "Keep on beating the meat."
Yeah! Go on, big bro. Keep on beating that meat. Yeah! My mummy has a microphone.
My mommy has a microphone she hides inside her drawer, though she only likes to sing real loud when daddy's at the store.
Okay, it's a microphone. It's simply a microphone that she uses when your dad is not at home to give her his microphone. This looks like a fine Bluetooth microphone. I assume it hooks up to the surround sound Bluetooth speakers all around the house. I'm sure she doesn't stick it up anywhere, like weird.
I brought it in for music class and watched the lights get brighter, but all I told the badge man was he put it in A minor.
Whoa. Okay, it's just a key in music. A minor, B sharp, A flat, A major scale, C major, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then that's it. But why the frick would you bring your mum's microphone to school one day? And then you get your teacher, your innocent teacher, arrested because he wants to... Okay, let's just not even elaborate.
Then daddy came to the school and he looked extra salty. I think he's jealous of my singing, 'cause mommy says his pipes are faulty.
What? His pipes are faulty. Don't tell me the mum sticks the microphone up the dad's guy hat. No, they're... Okay, bro, your mum is dominating your father. I bet your mum puts a strap-on backpack and sonic booms your dad every single night in GTA. We're talking about planes, right? We're talking about planes.
Now grandma's here to pick me up, but her brain's like mushy fruit, 'cause she took my favorite microphone and said it'll be a good meat substitute.
Bro, the microphone is going to be a good meat substitute. I'm pretty sure the microphone already is a meat substitute because your mum uses it instead of your dad's actual meat in GTA. Hypothetically, allegedly. My mummy has a plumber friend.
My mommy has a plumber friend who comes to lay some pipe. The leak must be extra bad, cause he stays till late at night.
Okay, I hate to break it to you, but there is no leak. Your house doesn't even have any plumbing in there. And so there's no reason why he should be there except to brutally diddle your mother. 9 months later, you're gonna have a baby sibling pop out of nowhere.
He seems to be a man of many talents, cause next week he made a doctor stop.
Bro, how the frick did Johnny Sins end up in this YouTube Shorts? Why is Johnny Sins everywhere? He's not only on the hub, but he's also penetrated YouTube Shorts. So this cat is a plumber, a doctor, a lawyer, a fireman, a police officer, a something else. He's willing to take up any job for your mother's lasagna, anything for the lasagna.
She must have been super brave. I can hear she got a lollipop. Then he came as a fireman, though the house was not on fire.
Okay, and now what is the conclusion you could possibly draw for the reason why a fireman comes to your house and the house isn't on fire?
That's nice, he comes to rescue mommy.
From what?
Who keeps getting stuck in the dryer.
Okay, how are you even meant to get stuck in a dryer, especially if the dryer is this much bigger than you? If anything, this fireman would get stuck in the dryer and then you can just leave him there, just let him rot and die in GTA.
People often say she's their favorite actress.
Actress?
Every time we go to the store, I think she's making action movies and is always quite sore.
Okay, I guarantee your mother is a Hollywood actress. I am sure she is not some sort of corn star in GTA or OnlyFans star. Your mother is the female equivalent of Tom Cruise. She's just an action movie star. Everyone loves watching her in the movies. Even I watch her. You know what? I've probably watched her before in the movies. And given that your mother is a corn star, are you even sure that your father is your real father? You may have actually been a group project instead. My mummy is a prison guard.
My mommy is a prison guard, but only when dad's away. They must have been quite naughty, cause the spankings go all day.
Okay, I don't think that is spanking. I don't think your mum is the one doing the spanking. I think your mum is the one getting spanked. In fact, perhaps it's not even spanking. Perhaps it is Sonic Boom violent backshots. I don't know whether people go into prison with pink fluffy handcuffs and they are number 67, 67, 67, 67. And also, I don't think I've ever seen a prisoner have to wear one of these. Is this a gag or like, what do you even call this?
I hope they will be freed soon. The bathroom's always locked, and when bath time finally comes, I slip on all the soap they dropped.
Okay, so we're just intentionally dropping soap in the shower so that we can get brutally diddled.
Then Daddy came home for lunch, and the prisoners all fled. But I don't get why he was mad that they blew bubbles on the bed.
What?
They must have felt inspired while running by my designs. 'Cause when I caught up with them, they had chalked their own outline.
Okay, so they're dead. They got brutally diddled by your father. But what is this one? Blowing bubbles on the bed? I don't understand this one. Maybe this is sort of going past my head. The only thing I can think of with this is maybe, you know, the prisoners are using their homemade special sauce to make some bubble mixture and they're just blowing it through their fingers. I haven't tried that myself, although I can sort of think about it. Maybe, yeah, I think it would work. Maybe I'll try it tonight. My auntie is a golfer now.
My auntie is a golfer now and plays with the whole town. They seem to all love the course and say she has the best holes around. Although I think she has a bad stance, or maybe it's her driver, 'cause they keep shouting to take the wood and spread her legs wider.
Okay, you have to take the wood and spread your legs wider. How can that possibly equate to golf? How have you made this conclusion? In what world do you have to spread your legs wider in golf like this? I swear if you hit a golf ball like this, you'll probably take your ankle out, like with the ball. Is this your auntie or your grandma? Okay, your auntie. Okay, I was gonna say if it was your grandma. Okay. But for some reason, we have a whole lot of black cats going into the same room and they are playing mini golf, okay? They're doing a mini golf session and they were sweating by the end of it because it's mini golf, which shouldn't really be that strenuous.
There's never a spot for me though, and I think that's pretty dumb. Who knew so many swingers were out looking for a foursome? By the time it was my turn, she was in too much pain. It seems like I missed out on all the fun. I even heard there was a train.
Bro, A train. Your auntie got an absolute train ran through her. I don't know whether you would want to join in on the fun. I feel like if you joined in on the fun, all 3 of these black cats would be sent straight to jail. I'm glad your auntie didn't let you join, but the concerning part is that she almost did. She said she was in too much pain, so she didn't let you join. But if she wasn't in pain, perhaps she would have let you join, which is, yeah, very concerning. My brother flew across the sea.
My brother flew across the sea to try some fancy meat, but all he got was sausage and it made his whole week.
Okay, your brother traveled across the sea to get some meat. I think your brother may have gone to some, like, a third world country to do the hawk tour frickety with someone by paying them, because I think, is it legal over there? Maybe it's not even legal over there. But now he needs a walking stick to walk. Did he get that brutally diddled that he just can't walk anymore?
Now he runs a food shop that opened in the spring, though no one looks that hungry, so I pay for the king.
Whoa. What is your thing called? Pho King. Okay, it's a pho. Like, if you guys don't know what pho is, it's like the Vietnamese noodles. So basically, this is what pho looks like. And I assume people go inside the Pho King store to, you know, not eat pho, but maybe to do the Pho King, aka the frickety.
They started to get angry and said to pack our bags, but it sounds like they got free food and should be grateful for the crabs. But my brother didn't flinch and just smiled when they got mean. He said that's what might happen if your ramen aren't clean.
Okay, your ramen, your Japanese ramen isn't clean, your raw men. So I think what has happened is that every single person who has visited this shop has unfortunately received an STD. They weren't clean, they didn't use protection. Always use protection, guys. Like genuinely, always use protection. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with crabs and STDs. I wish I got some candy too.
My grandpa has a white van, he never lets me in. He says it's just for special friends and flashes his big grin. He gives out juice and candy to every kid but me. He even takes them on joyrides and says they will be free.
Okay, yep.
He brings them to the basement to play with secret toys, but it's been almost 2 whole weeks and I haven't heard a noise.
Okay, I hate to break it to you, but he is just brutally diddled those people who he borrowed them into the basement to play with Nerf guns and water pistols, and they are not dead. They're not dead, but they are they're sleeping. It is a sleepover. They're doing a sleepover. They're doing a funeral role play sort of thing. They're pretending that they're at a funeral, and those 2 people are pretending to be asleep forever.
One time I saw him whispering and getting stacks of dough. He said they're off to summer camp, which is so unfair because mommy never lets me go. He said if I go tattling, then Santa won't come on his sleigh, but I find it hard to believe him when Christmas lights are up in May.
Okay, I think what he means by summer camp is maybe the people have been sent off to the islands belonging to none other than something that rhymes with Beffrey Bepstein. Want some candy? Okay, so this is his van. It's just a regular family car. It's a family car that has no windows. My daddy is so lucky.
My daddy is so lucky he was sent to sleepaway camp. They get recess twice a day and a cuddle buddy for naps.
Whoa, okay, a cuddle buddy for naps. I don't know whether that's a consensual cuddle buddy. I don't know whether your dad asked to get hugs that night. I think he may or may not have been brutally diddled. I think he may have accidentally dropped the soap. Like, accidentally, maybe on purpose.
His friend must like that movie that me and mommy saw, 'cause he calls himself Dorothy and Daddy the Wizard of Oz. I asked to see the yellow road, but they had no bricks to walk up. Daddy must be lying, 'cause Dorothy said he's bricked up.
Okay. Relax. Why is your daddy bricked up in prison? So maybe he wasn't the guy who got diddled. Maybe he was the one who diddled. Maybe he is the guy that's knocking the soap out of everyone's hands. And yeah, this is not a brick. This is not a yellow brick. This is a yellow block of soap. And I bet Dorothy is about to accidentally drop that.
Now playtime must be over. It's time to leave with Gran. But to make sure Daddy wasn't sad, I snuck his cuddle buddy in the van.
And then he proceeded to get brutally diddled for the 3-hour car ride on the way back home. My grandpa talks with girls online.
My grandpa talks with girls online, he calls them all his queen. But I'm worried he might be getting dementia cause he tells them he's only 17.
Okay, I wonder what game he's playing. He couldn't be playing Roblox, could he? I guarantee he is playing Roblox. There is nothing else. Maybe he's on Omegle. Actually, no, Omegle is shut down, so the only thing left for him is Roblox. Your grandpa is playing Steal a Brain Rot posed as a 17-year-old, trying to tap in on the fun. Because Steal a Brain Rot is so fun.
He talks with them for hours and writes out whole love songs. He must want to take them to Subway cause he keeps mentioning his foot long.
Okay, first of all, I guarantee you do not have a foot long. That is 12 inches, Grandpa. I guarantee we are going to have to do a mandatory dingling inspection on you, but I guarantee when I do that inspection, it's not going to be 12 inches. I bet it's not even 1/2 of 12 inches. I bet it's like 1/4, 3 inches. You have a 3-inch shrimp.
Mommy gets real mad at him and acts so standoffish. I don't know what they're arguing about, but it sounds like he's gonna make catfish. He said he finally found the one and booked her on a flight. She said she travels heavy and he pictured a rich girl delight. Though he seemed quite devastated when he finally saw her look.
Oh, please.
It seems the girl named Paige ended up
Yes, please.
the whole book.
No, it was actually a real person. I thought it was just going to be a sting. I thought they were going to catch the grandpa. My auntie has a playroom.
My auntie has a playroom that smells like bubble gum. She said it's just for grown-ups and I'm not allowed to come.
Okay, I guarantee it doesn't smell like bubble gum. Do you even know what bubble gum smells like? How could you confuse the smell of bubble gum with literal cum?
There's mirrors on the ceiling and sparkles on the floor, with swings that hang like jungle vines and locks on every drawer. She says she helps important men with stress and letting go.
I mean, technically, she's not wrong. Like, technically, stress is released. I don't know whether stress is released voluntarily or not, based on these chains and locks and all this stuff. But don't worry, it's just a playground. It's just a playground. We have a swing over here. Wait, why would you put a swing here anyways, even if this was meant to be some sussery, which it isn't. Obviously, it's not sus. What are you meant to do with this swing? Are you meant to, like, sit on the swing on, like, another man and, like, swing on it together? Is that the purpose of this?
I saw a prince from Switzerland and once a CEO. They always dress in funny clothes and crawling on all fours. And one time someone brought a leash and barked behind the door. She said I have to do my math while they play musical chairs with ropes, but I think it's unfair that I do homework while they chant weird hopes.
Okay, whoa, okay. Mark, you gotta chill. You actually gotta chill. What is this? He's saying please, and the auntie is trying to feed him her poop? Okay. Interesting. Me personally, I probably wouldn't be into that, but I mean, we don't judge.